Hello everyone. Today is day 6 and we are doing the chapter we are doing the book Still Like an Artist, and today we are going to do the 5th chapter named Side Projects and Hobbies Are Important. And this is a very important chapter just to learn the things. The work you do while you procrastinate is probably the work you should be doing the rest of your life. This is a quote by Jessica Hische. So uh, here it's not about as in career. He is not saying, or she, I don't know, Jessica, I think she she is not saying to procrastinate. The work you do while you procrastinate is not the work as you should be doing as a career, but you should be keep doing it just because that feeds you. Practice productive procrastination. I would explain all these things, then you will be able to understand what I'm trying to deliver. So Austin Kleon is saying keep several things alive. Okay. Kleon suggests having multiple projects going at once. When you get stuck or bored with one, you can move to another and return later with a fresh mind. Like if you're doing something continuously for a day, maybe or for 5 hours, and you are feeling like, okay, I'm bored now, I want to take some rest. While you are taking some rest, you can do something different than that work, but that work was also productive. Like for example, I'm an artist, I paint. Okay, so for the rest of the day, like whole day I paint, whole day I do layouts and painting, and at evening I'm so tired to paint anymore. So what that time I read things, I read the theories, I read the art histories, I read this type of books, self-help books, creative books. So these things are I'm not just resting, but these things are helping me to do my rest whole day work to be more productive. So this is what the writer trying to deliver us, that while you are resting at that time, do the things that would feed you, that would feed your main work, and that would be a good break for you, and that would be a growth for you. So he's saying practice productive procrastination. He calls this productive procrastination. It's not mindlessly avoiding work, it's not about avoiding work, it's moving your attention to another meaningful creative activity. You are moving I'm moving my attention from that creative activity to something else. Okay, and something other creative activity. So at the same time, I'm focusing on two different things rather than just messing around. I'm just doing something, and that would uh, maybe I don't know how the dots will connect in future, but maybe that would help me for the my other work. So he's saying side projects and hobbies are very important, and you should keep them alive. You shouldn't like okay, I can't sing now, I dance also. Like when I get bored and I'm feeling like okay, just do some, so I dance also. So that the dancing is not for just to get views or monetization, not for that. It's for fun. Dancing makes me happy. I never perform on stage also, but when all the friends are dancing in the hall and all, we dance, I dance. So dancing is not for me, dancing is not to it's just a hobby, just because I do, because it makes me feel happy. So we should keep the things in our life that makes us happy. It's not about mm, doing something because it would make money or it would be my career. Not because of that, you are doing something because it makes you happy. That's the reason it makes you, because you are living a life at the end, so you should be happy at the end. Okay. A side project might initially look like a distraction, but sometimes the thing you do just for fun ends up becoming something good stuff, and you don't know how the things will end up. Okay, so just keep doing whatever you want, whatever the things you want to do. Like I want to do this for example, in my case, I love to read. Okay, I am a lover of reading things. I am lover of gaining knowledge from different things. Okay, I love movies also. I love uh, watching a lot of artist work and the concept behind it. I just don't love painting, but I love stories also, the stories behind the painting and the stories, the movies. I love movies. This is the main reason, because I love stories, and those stories build up from my childhood. I guess my grandparents used to tell me stories while sleeping. My father used to tell me stories, and my like my elder mother, you can say elder mother, like father's uh, like my father's elder's brother's wife. So yeah, she used to tell me stories. So from that things, I am fond of stories. Then I used to watch movies also, and I love movies a lot. I love stories. That is all I wanted to say. So when I do the things, like just I just don't love painting. That is what I wanted to say. I just don't love painting. I love a lot of stuffs. So I should keep that alive just for the sake of myself. And I don't know how the things will make up. I'm making videos also, I love that also, I love photography also. Just painting is just the main thing I'm doing, but with that I love a lot of things and I'm doing also. Like I love teaching also, and that is what I'm doing here. So whatever I love, whatever you love, you should be doing, keep doing that. Don't abandon any of your passions. That is the all the essence of this chapter. Don't throw any of yourself away. If you have two or three real passions, don't feel like you have to pick and choose between them. Don't discard, keep all your passions in your life. This is what I said. Like, keep all your things alive. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. And this is a quote by Steve Jobs of connecting dots. We are knowing that connecting dots is Steve Jobs. We are knowing the stories or story. If you are not knowing, I'm telling you. Like he was Apple CEO. He was a Apple company CEO, Steve Jobs. And he was learning calligraphy. Like he was an engineer, software engineer and all. And he was learning calligraphy. Calligraphy is nothing connected to software engineering. It is not connected to software engineering, but he was learning calligraphy, and because of that calligraphy he developed a font in the Apple software, and because of that font Apple company became that great. Okay, this is the whole story. If you're I'm just telling you a bit, you can google it and know the whole story. So he's saying, like, you don't know how the dots will connect, and you can't connect the dots by looking forward. Like looking in future, you can't connect it. But now if you keep doing the things, and in future when you look back, then you will say, okay, those dots got connected by this thing. So this is the thing he wanted to convey. Maybe you are I have written my examples here. Your example should be according to you. So here, maybe you are a painter who loves writing. Okay, maybe you are studying art but also love filmmaking. Maybe you want to make YouTube videos while also painting. So these are the possibilities, and do all the things whenever you get time. Whenever you get bored of this thing, then keep doing this thing. Ask yourself how these different parts of me talk to each other, and you can ask, like, how can I my filmmaking things can connected with my painting things, or my writing thing can connect with my painting thing. So you like you for your life, you should think how my things are going to connect with each other. Boredom can actually help creativity, and this is very important. Okay, Cleon also talks about doing boring repetitive things: washing dishes, ironing, walking. And for my thing, it's bathing. You can ideas come when you shower. You don't do nothing, and when you are washroom toilet and ideas are coming in here, because at that time you're just doing nothing. Okay, that just daily ritual, so their ideas come according to me. Like according to me, and according to when we do boring stuff, like the things that we do daily, and our hands are like mastered in doing those things. We don't need to be conscious while doing those things. Okay, so at that time ideas come. When your conscious mind isn't intentionally focused on solving a problem, your brain can wander, and that wandering can produce unexpected connections and ideas. So sometimes not working directly on your work is still part of the creative process. So sometimes you are not seeing like you are working, but you are still working. So, and you are still working on creative thing. Hobbies don't have to make money, and this is very important. As I gave my um, example of dancing, the author is giving the example of playing bands. Okay, singing, he's giving the example of singing. I gave the example of dancing, and dancing and a lot of things like walking and all. A hobby doesn't need to be a business. Like, and that hobby, like that, just genuinely makes you happy. It doesn't need to be a business. Okay, just you are doing that thing only because that makes you happy. I can tell you, like, my story. I was till I wanted to be a astrophysicist in my childhood. Okay, till 10th actually, till 11th actually. But painting was my hobby only, and I used to do because it painting makes me happy, and I used to love, like, from very childhood I used to sketch, draw, because that gives me, okay, I have created something and it is beautiful also. I used to like that. Because of that I was doing that. But when I, when I was in 11th, I was studying, and then it was a lockdown time, and then I realized that maybe this is not the thing I wanted to do in my life. I realized because of there was no schooling in lockdown. We are doing digital study. Okay, all the classes were digital, study from home and all. Then I got a lot of time, free time, and at that time I realized maybe science is not my thing. And because अगर वो होता भी, like, if science was my thing, then I still should be studying whenever I feel like. But I never feel like studying science anymore. I'm studying, knowing the things, but I don't feel like studying and solving the problems. I realize I'm made for art, not for science. I realized this thing, but it's not like I don't love science. I love, but I'm not fully. I don't want to engage myself fully in science. I realized that thing, and then I thought, then what else? Then what else? If I not science, then what else? Then I was getting nothing, no answer of that question. Then I was just I was just so depressed. So I thought, what should I do now? Then again, my sketchbook and all. I always had a sketchbook and pencil. So I started sketching and all, sketching because nothing is coming my head. What should I do next? It was my 12th, and hadn't applied for CVT also. So nothing was coming in my mind because I don't wanted to BSc also that time. So I was just sketching. After a few months, I realized I should be doing this. After 2 or 3 months, I realized I should be. I took 1 year drop after 12 because I was doing. I was so confused. What should I do next? So this is how, like, your side projects can be maybe it could be a main thing, and even if it is not your main thing, like main career, you should be doing it because it makes you feel happy. At the end, you are living a life and you should be happy in life. Okay, so that is all for today, and yeah, thank you so much. You can like the video, you can share the video if you liked, subscribe the channel, and whatever you can do please do. Yeah, thank you so much.